Hey YouTube, it's Erin and I am the Handbag Housewife and I'm back again with another video. Today's focus is going to be on Coach and a couple of the artist collaborations that Coach has done that have really struck my fancy. The two that I'm talking about are the collaboration he did with Fassett, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but if not, don't come after me. And the other one that I have in my collection is the Jean-Michel Basquiat collection. And this one is actually from the outlet version of the collaboration. But in both cases, Coach did a collaboration with retail bags and then followed up later and did an outlet version so that everybody could get a taste of it at the price point that worked for them. So before I get too far into it, I also wanted to mention one other collaboration that was before my time, but that has really struck my fancy, and that is the Coach Rodarte collaboration. And again, I hope I'm saying that right, but if I'm not, please forgive me. I'm going to insert a picture of a bag that I would love to have right here. Okay, as you can see, there are leather sequins adorning this bag, and they are gorgeous. I've seen this bag in heather gray as well as this pink color, and I don't know the official term of the pink color, but the pink color with the leather sequins is available in a larger crossbody as well as a smaller crossbody option, and the smaller one comes with a thick, chunky chain. And I'm going to show you the thick, chunky chain one right now. So if any of you have seen one of these around that's in like new condition, or perhaps have one for sale, I would definitely be interested. But for now, I would like to show you what I currently have in my collection from both Fassett and Jean-Michel Basquiat's collaboration with Coach. I'm going to start with the Fassett items I've had. My collection is smaller than it used to be. I used to have the larger size of the Marleigh with the Fassett collaboration, as well as the larger size of the tabby shoulder bag. But I did let both of those items go because they were just a little bit too big for me. What I've ended up with is a curated collection of my favorite bags. And the first one is the Troop chain shoulder bag. And I'm pretty sure that chain is in there in that description. I'm not 100%. You could just call this the Troop shoulder bag or the Troop crossbody bag. There are all sorts of ways you could enter it into a search engine to find one of these pre-loved. This bag, I believe, is on par with Chanel in terms of quality. It has a gorgeous thick brass chain and it has leather woven into it, as you can see there. See if I can get it to focus. The leather on it is a 1941 glove tanned pebbled leather, and it has this pattern embossed into it. And I don't know how they do it. I assume it's sort of a screen printing combo with embossing, but I've not had a problem with any of my Fassett bags losing any of the pattern. And the one that I've used the most is probably my Cali bag because I've taken it on vacation. And I did show you that one recently, but I've carried two different versions of the Cali bag on vacation and even taken them on hikes. And you saw that I went skiing with one and have had no issues with the pattern or the floral coming off or rubbing off or anything of the sort. But if you look, you can see that this bag has so many different patterns. So there's two patterns right there on the bottom. And then the one on the back of the bag wraps around to the front of the bag. And then there's other parts right here and here, as well as this pocket. Now, this pocket is great. It will fit my phone. And let me also share with you that this bag is 100% leather lined with the exception of this pocket. So this bag is amazing in terms of quality. It holds more than you would think. It is relatively small. It holds my daily essentials minus my phone if I want it to be comfortable, but because of the accordion type shape, it does expand enough to accommodate my phone. Since my phone's in my hand most of the time, I'm okay with it being a little tight when it's in there, because most of the time it wouldn't be in there. And the next one I would like to show you, I would say the hardest bag to find. I have only seen this bag for sale 1 or 2 times since I've started collecting Coach. This is the Marleigh 20. Now, I have seen the Marleigh in the regular size, and I sold it because it was a little bit too big for me. This Marleigh 20 size packs a punch. I have 4 of these bags, and if you haven't checked out my video on them, I will insert the link in the description box. I do cover the 3 bags that I had prior to getting this one, and then I believe I have a separate video for this one. I can link both of those. But this bag has a patchwork of patterns, and it is just stunning. Oh my gosh, I love this bag so much. The 1941 tag is all black, so unlike the Troop shoulder bag, this one doesn't have the pattern embossed on it, and I really wish it did, but it's still a 1941 tag, and it's cute and mini, and I love it. You can see it does have solid pattern on the side, black on the bottom with 5 feet. And then also, if you notice here, the D-rings, the pattern on the leather bit holding that is different as well. So you really get the full experience with this particular bag. I'd like to now show you my outlet strap. So when Coach launched the Fassett collaboration in retail, they did not include a strap in that collaboration. And so when the outlet came out with their version, people were clamoring for this strap. I snagged one, and it is gorgeous. The one thing I will say is if you look at the printing, you can see that it is not as thick and it is not as deep of an embossing. You can almost sort of see through it. And when you compare it to, let's say, this Callie, for example, this is the same pattern. You can see how thick and deep the print is, as well as the embossing. Compare that to the outlet version. Can you tell the difference? I can. But this strap would look amazing on my Marleigh 20. I don't need a strap for my Marleigh 20 because I freaking love the strap that comes with the Marleigh 20. But since I have it out, I'm going to try it on for you and kind of give you an idea of how big the Marleigh 20 is. Because if you like this bag, you can get it in some of the other patterns on the pre-loved market. This one, like I said, is almost impossible, but if you find it, snag it up. So here's the Marleigh 20 with the Kaffe Fassett strap. I think on this bag, it looks really good because it does have the same pattern here on the D-rings. And since there's so many floral patterns going on, I don't think it matters that the embossing on this strap is less deep or thinner, because you're not going to be able to tell. See how great of a size this bag is? I think it is amazing. The strap that comes with this bag is a black strap with grommets. So if you want to change up the look, you can certainly do this strap as well. Personally, I think I like the black strap better because it allows the bag to hang a little lower. The issue with many of the Coach novelty straps is that they are just short, and that's kind of an issue. And I do like this strap a little bit better with this bag for that reason. But it definitely works to use the novelty strap as well. Now, since I'm on the topic of this novelty strap here, I do want to go ahead and talk about the Callie that matches it. The Callie bag, this is an accordion style, and this particular color palette, it's actually the same print on the whole bag. I have all 3 of the color palettes that this bag came in because I love them that much. It's lined 100% in glove tan leather, except for this little slip pocket right here, and that's lined in a nylon type material. I've got the chain inside. The chain is a weighty brass type material. I don't know that any of the Coach gold hardware is actually brass because it doesn't tarnish. The brass hardware for Coach wears extremely well, better than any brand in my collection, really. Louis Vuitton, the gold hardware on their bags, it chips. And I have had very, very, very little chipping with Coach golden brass colored hardware. I don't know that I could vouch for the outlet gold hardware. I think it would probably wear similar to the Louis Vuitton. It's the shiny gold, but I don't wear any of my bags enough to be able to tell you for sure how the outlet hardware wears. I have been buying Coach though for over a decade, and the brass hardware, I can vouch for it. It wears incredibly well. So here's the Cali bag with the chain strap. It has a nice long drop. I'm 5'8" and I'm about 145 pounds. And so if you were taller than me, it would work. If you were shorter than me, it might get a little bit long. If you were shorter than me, you could try it with one of the novelty straps. Or you could just get on Amazon and buy one of the chain straps that I've recommended, because that would be an excellent option as well. But this bag looks super cute in my opinion with the outlet strap. Now again, the embossing is much deeper on the Cali, but oh my goodness, I think it just looks really cute this way. It sort of reminds me of the Louis Vuitton pochette accessories. This one's from the multi-pochette, but it reminds me of that in terms of size. And this bag, I have the monogram strap that I use with it from the Pochette Matisse. And so it continues that pattern up my chest, just like this combo does. The difference is this bag is all leather, and the pouch from the multi-pochette is not all leather, and neither is the strap. Since all the Calis have the same chain, I'm just going to show you the patterns up close for the remainder. This is not an embossed pattern on the Coach signature. It's just a print, but it is gorgeous, and it goes so well with denim. But when you go around to the sides, you get the green-blue pattern, as well as on the bottom. So this bag, I would say, is more than half leather. You get the beautiful floral print on the back as well. And then on the inside, once again, you get the glove tan leather throughout the whole inside, as well as the credit card slots. And then this zip pocket here is lined in like a nylon type fabric. My third and final Cali is the one that I took skiing with me and actually skied down the slopes with to show you how easy it was to carry. But this one actually comes in a couple different floral patterns. This one that I have has one large flower, but you can also get one that has multiple flowers on the front in this particular palette. I liked the large flower because I feel like it kind of makes the Coach emblem sort of disappear. And I'm not big on giant emblems in your face. I like them to be more subtle if possible. That's not always possible though with the bags I choose. It has the same floral pattern around the sides and the bottom, so it's very continuous in terms of that particular color palette. And then mine has two beautiful blooms on the back. You can get a variation of the blooms on the back. Mine look like two eyes, I think, like two owl eyes or something, but you can get smaller bits of the flowers depending on which particular cut of leather Coach used to make each individual bag. That's why these bags are so fun, because they really vary in terms of what the pattern is, and it makes your bag more unique when you do find one. So these are my 3 Cali bags, and I have thought about selling one, but I can't decide which one. I love this one because it's neutral. I love this one because of the strap that goes with it, and it goes so well with denim. I love this one because it's more casual. I like to wear this when I go to the University of Kansas games because it's very small, and the blues just go with my blue jeans as well as any Jayhawk gear I might wear. So they all have a purpose and they're all staying. I got this one on the Coach outlet site, so I was able to snag it for around $120. And these two I paid about $200 for, and I think this one was $375. So it was getting close to what the retail was on the bag, which I think was $395, but don't quote me on that. I think they're worth it even if they're more. And the reason being is that these are virtually all leather bags. They're an artist collaboration. They're gorgeous. They're pretty on your shelf even if you don't carry them. And you can't find them hardly anymore. So if you find a good one, I think it's worth a little bit of a splurge. And splurge I did on this one. This one I had to pay a little over $700 to get, which was actually over retail. It was the only one I paid over retail for. And I know with Coach, you should never do that. You should never pay over retail. But I wasn't around when these were in the store, and I don't think that they went on sale anyway. So I would have had to pay retail if I was shopping Coach at the time these were in the store. But I missed out. And so if I wanted to get it, I had to snag it. And like I said, I've only seen one for sale since I started collecting Coach. So I jumped on it. I had to think about it for a couple days, and I waffled a bit, and then I jumped on it. And I appreciate the gal who sold it to me. She cut me a slight little bit of a deal, even though I don't think she made any money on the sale. I think she lost a little bit, but I love it. And I want to let her know how much I appreciate her, because she is one of my favorite bags. I have two small leather goods that I want to show you, and then I'll move on to my Basquiat items, which is just a couple. But I do have this accordion card case, and this is another Fassett piece. There's a beautiful regular size Marleigh that has this floral pattern on it as well. And one of the cool things about the card cases is, just like the Callie, the sides have a different pattern. In fact, you're getting a couple different patterns. Like if you look right there, there's the, I think they're peonies right here on the inside, as well as the more blue, green, and black patterns. I got this beautiful item from another gal in one of the Coach Facebook groups, and I appreciate her so much because I love this. It holds so many cards. I don't carry it often, but it's a great storage tool that looks great on my shelf, and I'm able to find my cards easily when I need to look up and find a department store card. I know it's usually in this particular wallet. I got this piece pre-loved. I believe it was on Poshmark or Mercari, but it has the beautiful pattern on it as well. I wish I had a little bit more floral in the front, but this is a daily piece. I use this every day, and there's like no wear on it. So that really will tell you how well the leather on the Callies and the other bags are going to wear if a wallet or a card holder like this has no wear on it despite daily use. Speaking of daily use, this is my bag of the day. It is the Tory Burch Kira. The color is Poblano, and it has this aged silver or brushed silver, and I paired it with my floral top. You can see I'm going to wear it on my shoulder just like that. I'm not sure I've actually even carried this bag before today, but she smells good, she feels good, and she's gonna get to ride around town with me today. I've got her packed to the brim, but I still have room for my phone in there. And I love how squishy she is. The last three pieces are all outlet pieces from the Basquiat collection. I didn't buy any of the Basquiat retail pieces because I like flowers, and all of his artwork in the retail line was more graffiti, and the flowers are graffiti too, but they're pretty. So this is the K crossbody bag, and what this shape reminds me of is the Louis Vuitton vanity bag. I paired it with this chain that I got from Amazon. It comes in a 3-pack. It matches the hardware really well. And so if you're to wear it top handle, I think it looks really cute with the chain dangling. If you want to wear it crossbody, the bag comes with a strap that has a bit of chain on it. So I would remove the little chain that I have on it if I was going to wear it crossbody. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you crossbody, and I'll leave the chain on it just because it's easier. But this bag is actually really comfortable crossbody. So I would wear it probably about this length, and I think it really works. I also have this bag in chalk, and I think that's a really classy option. So let me show you the floral pattern. On the Basquiat pieces, I feel like most of the outlet pieces are comparable in quality to retail. And that's not always the case. But in this case, I really believe that it is. The only thing that I don't love about this bag is this thing here that says I. But it's on the back side, so I'm okay with it. You can see here the little tag talks about the collaboration, who the collaboration was with, and then it even has a pattern that wraps around on the top. And you can see the embossing. There's also some stitching. See, this is all stitched or embroidered. And then there's a pattern that's printed, and it's thicker than on that K Fassett strap that I bought from the outlet. This bag is lined in microfiber. So it's not lined in leather, but this microfiber is awesome. And despite the fact that the dimensions of the bag are small, you can fit a lot in this little bag. So that's my Jean-Michel Basquiat K crossbody collaboration with Coach. And it's, again, from the Coach outlet. Finally, I have two little SLGs. This one matches the K crossbody. And again, you can see it does have the embroidery in it, which I think just brings it to a whole nother level. This is the corner zip pouch. And on the inside, it's got a couple of card slots. It's in a cottony type twill material. I haven't used it much. It's just pretty. I think it's really pretty. I need to try using it a little bit. It'd be good for receipts, but then it just takes up space in my bags. And I usually put the receipts in the slip pocket. The last item is this little card holder, which this would be the card holder I would use if I wasn't using the Fassett card holder. What's nice about it is it zips at the top. It has a little dangly bit, just like the Louis Vuitton key clays do, that you could put your keys on. The inside is an open pouch, but you could put bills in there, or you could also put coins in there. And then you can put your identification right here. There are two slip pockets in the front for a couple more cards. So this is a really versatile little piece. And one of the major selling items with the Basquiat collection was a charm that had this guy on it. And this guy was called the Pez dispenser. There were two versions of it. It came in an outlet version and in a retail version, and they each were super high quality, and they each had their own advantages. And I don't really want to hang a big dinosaur from my bag, but I really liked having this little piece from the collection because I do think he's cute. So looking around, that is my entire Coach artist collaboration collection. And again, if any of you have an item from that Coach Rodarte collection with the pink leather sequins, please let me know if you want to sell it, because I would definitely be interested. You can make a comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. And I did want to remind you, since I was talking about Instagram, that the giveaway is going to be happening very soon. I'm actually going to post a picture today of the items that I'm giving away on my community page. I'm going to leave it up for 1 week, and at the end of a week, I'm going to have my youngest son select a winner. All you need to do is follow me on Instagram, be subscribed to my channel, and comment under that picture on my community page. The comment needs to include your Instagram handle as well as something you like about my channel. Let me grab the items and I'll show you what they are. Okay, so the first one is this canvas bag. It's a shopping type bag by Tory Burch. It's got canvas handles on it. It folds very flat. It's got a gorgeous pattern. I'm going to slip it out so you can just see a little bit better. You can see. I'm going to try it on for you. See, it's a really nice size that you could put shopping items in, or if you needed to carry something with you and you didn't have a bag large enough, you could stick this in your car and have it available. I also have this beautiful mask, which coordinates very nicely, although it's a different pattern. And the third item is a little charm from Dress Up My Purse. It's got a clip, kind of like Louis Vuitton uses, and it's got 3 little charms that dangle from it. One is the Dress Up My Purse logo, and then 2 with crystals. So those are the 3 items for the giveaway. So I'm going to post the picture today, and just make sure that you comment, and I'll have my son look through them at the end of the week and pick a winner. So I'm Erin, and I'm the Handbag Housewife. I want to remind you to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Take care and have a fabulous day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.